It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Celtics out in Boston. Well, for Boston, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And we'll be watching the big man Brook Lopez in action tonight. Seems wherever he takes the floor, you can always count on him to give you about 20. How great is that to have from your starting center, Kenny?
Well, it's dependable points from any position is huge, but from your center position, I think that actually increases because they can draw fouls. Only few positions in the game can actually draw fouls, and the big guys are one.
Well, I like that Lopez doesn't need a lot of touches to get 20 points. That just shows me he's super efficient right there.
Yeah.
Kevin Harlan's got the call, and we will see you later.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's always a flashback to one of the NBA's golden eras when these two teams get together. Tonight, it's the Boston Celtics taking on the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
Yeah, some of the fellas will say, this is just like any other game, but the truth is, nah, it isn't.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Luke Walton played 10 seasons in the NBA, but it wasn't until near the end in 2011 that he started to consider coaching. Walton says, "I never thought about it until I hurt my back." Now, while he was out of action, Phil Jackson invited him to sit in on the coaches' meetings. Walton said, "I realized that I like that side of the game." And Kevin, he succeeded Phil Jackson as head coach of the Lakers. Back to you.
It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. And Chris, still early in the season, is the pecking order of teams still up in the air, or is it starting for you to lock in?
Well, it starts to lock in for a couple of teams. Those teams that you see start off with those good records, 9-1, 10-2. Those elite teams that you see on each coast that kind of have their own mission. For everyone else, it's a little bit different. The pecking order, the fighting now, the jockeying really starts to get into right now. So that first 20 games, you establish who you are, your identity, and then the next 20, you're fighting to continue to keep that identity or improve it. So don't worry about wins and losses. Those other teams are going to separate, but can you just stay in the middle of the pack and improve and hopefully make your move when the playoffs come?
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. The big men are Nance and Lopez, and it's Ball in at the 1. Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Contavious Caldwell Pope. Lopez with the steal. Ingram at the elbow. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ingram's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Irving kicks to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Nance outside. The dish to Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Offline with his three. The Lakers on D want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
I'm proud of the way they hustled and essentially gutted out a victory, even though things always weren't going their way.
It's deflected. Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Irving. Down low, it's stolen by Nance. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's Irving. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, but what about the passing? Crisp, decisive. He racked up a ton of assists, impacted the game in a number of ways.
5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
While some are still speculating as to why Kyrie wanted out, the reality is, and it's this case with all great players, he feels like he's good enough to be the man on a team that can contend for a championship. And you might question how he went about it, but he's basically been a pro in his approach, and now he's got the chance.
And the first one at the line is good.
And there is going to be a lot of discussion over Irving's decision to want out for a long time. And what he does the next few years may end up defining his legacy. He is all in on himself, and it could pay off huge or fizzle out.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And just think about this. Kyrie Irving in a single season at Duke, he only played 11 games. He was limited to 11 games. Still, he was the #1 overall pick. That's just game. And then he justified it winning Rookie of the Year. Incredible.
Now here's Ingram. A 17-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Okay, and 4 steals on the night. He relished being a major disruption on the defensive end.
And Nance kicks the ball. Back to Nance. Lopez a screen. Nance with it. Now defended by Hayward. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Goes up again. Lopez, no luck.
Wow, that's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
They set the pick. Pass to Horford. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And Kyrie Irving with a historically great rookie campaign, but some have said he hasn't improved a whole lot on that big entrance into the NBA.
His defense is still a work in progress, and that's what he has to shore up if he's going to enter the conversation for maybe best point guard in the world. But to me, he's already in that conversation.
Now Irving, after the missed 3 from Lopez. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Here's Nance. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Nance has got his second bucket of the game to go. Celtics leading by 3. The screen from Brown. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Hayward can't hit.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Here's Irving. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Picked by Horford. Irving attacking. Brown dishes to Irving. Passes it to Horford. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Ingram. Here's Ball. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
Well, it seemed like destiny. The Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here. And the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in L.A., put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform.
Now, here's Irving. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And it's Brown missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, the Lakers no good. Boston trailing. Hayward passes to Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Did you see that? How committed Irving is. Once he's in the paint, he's looking to score.
Ball kicks to Lopez. He dishes it to Ball. Lopez, a screen on Brown. Ball, the pass to Lopez. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. It's stolen by Brown. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, look at Irving go to work off the ball screen and his man. He's always alert, constantly scanning the floor for his teammates.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Lopez a screen. There's the steal. Brown kicks to Horford. Over Lopez. The second chance effort. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And it's the Lakers on the break. Ingram wide open. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Launches a three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is what you want Irving doing, breaking down the D with his moves and getting the guys involved. I love his unselfishness.
Ball dishes to Lopez. Ball kicks to Nance. The baseline jumper goes down. Nance has got 6 points.
No, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
Celtics leading by 4. Irving with it at the elbow. Horford. Back to Irving. Dishes to Horford. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, the Lakers are undergoing a dramatic change of leadership in the front office last season. I mean, I think many felt that a change was needed. We'll see if they can turn things around.
And the new front office taking over, not without some infighting, though, in the team's ownership. It made headlines.
Well, I think there have been dysfunction up at the top for a while. Hopefully, though, they'll be able to create some stability and a foundation to build on moving forward.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And he can't get the first one.
And the Celtics gave up 4 players to get 1 in Kyrie Irving, but they already had so much depth, they could afford to sacrifice a bit for a superstar just entering his prime.
He hits the second from the line.
And really for the Celtics, just a wealth of assets, but in reality, only so much playing time to go around. Sooner or later, you knew they'd make a move, and I think they got the best player in the trade.
And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Kuzma. They set the pick. Picked by Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by the Lakers. Celtics leading by 7. To the middle, stolen by Zubac. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Clarkson. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Oh, good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
Here's Rozier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Smart. And he makes good on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
Now, Smart. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Yabusele passes to Tatum, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That's his first foul. And here's Clarkson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The pass to Zubac. Snatched away. Here's Smart. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots a 3. Rebound Boston. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
They would look like they had to figure it out and take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
Well, there are a lot of players who seemingly have ice in their veins when the game is on the line. They do not blink. When you think about those kind of players, who might be the most mentally tough in the league right now?
Well, it's so hard to tell who really is mentally tough because you don't know what these guys are thinking. But I know who looks like just cold stone, just merciless players out there, and that's Kawhi Leonard. Because you never know. You know Kawhi is a nice guy, but you know he'll shoot a shot that'll end the game and then just give you such a cold look. And I think Isaiah Thomas is that way. I mean, I think so many players, of course, LeBron, Curry have been that way their whole career. But Kawhi Leonard seems to be that next coming of ice in his veins.
And the first one drops. And Julius Randle with outstanding court vision for a power forward.
That ability to create offense for himself and his teammates is going to be a huge asset.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Julius Randle, like a lot of these Lakers, still has room to develop defensively. Chris, what's the key for him at that end?
Well, he's already got a great nose for defensive rebounding. He's got to improve as a help defender a little bit, but he needs to use his mobility to cover that ground a little bit quicker and cut off the rim.
Here's Zubac, and Baines pulls it down.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
The feed to Tatum. Pick off in midair. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Randall. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
Rozier, the pass to Yabusele. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers trail by 5. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot from 12. Zubac, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Rozier kicks to Smart. Passes to Rozier. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open three like that.
Count it. Good.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Well, you want to know what this is? This is just an example of a team that is on the same page on offense. They really get the ball moving as quickly as possible once they get it.
Here's Yabusele. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Yabusele's got his first points of the game. Here's Hart. Kick by Randall. Pass to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team, but we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media, but also, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations they've got for each other.
Oh yeah. They're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from one another. And I got to tell you, it's fun to watch.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Julius Randle. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Hart. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. And those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times when you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
Smart kicks to Rozier. He feeds it to Baines. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Randall grabs the board. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Clarkson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice assist. Randall keeping his eyes up, playing unselfish basketball.
Now here's Smart, guarded closer. Tatum. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
A big mistake by the D, and they got away with it.
And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Irving comes in for Terry Rozier. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Randall. Got a hand on it. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hayward kicks to Baines. Rebounded by the Lakers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
Now, here is Irving. Shots good by Baines. Baines has got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Clarkson kicks to Randall. Caldwell Pope for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Clarkson against Irving. Shoots over Clarkson, and the shot is long. Lakers trail by 4. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Changing ends. I mean, Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up with.
Three-pointer, Hayward. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Lakers.
And they haven't been able to exploit the three from the corner. Maybe some better ball movement would help open the floor and get that shot into their arsenal.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Zubac, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? Both, you know, when you were a young player getting it, and maybe as an older player when you were preaching.
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. They were that important to me because when you think about it, that's how you learn your routine.
Wow.
What to eat before a game, how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets because, you know, you're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. You know, just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so, to me, the veteran presence is everything. You know, Chris Muller getting on me because I'm a rookie. I mean, I would have paid him to do that. So, you know, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you and they explain the game, help you out with life and everything else. So it's like a big brother relationship.
Oh, that's good to hear. First one falls for him. And the Celtics franchise with the league-leading 17 NBA championships, their last in 2008.
Yeah, and with the talent and assets they possess, they might be in the hunt for banner number 18 before you know it. One of the beasts of the East, without question.
The Lakers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Brown. Hayward outside. Over Caldwell Pope. Hayward can hit.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Feeds it to Ingram. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Brandon Ingram with the 7'3" wingspan. I mean, guard skills with the reach of the center, that gives him a lot of positional versatility.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw, no good. And you talk about the versatility of Ingram. What position, Chris, do you think he's best fit for?
Well, you look at a guy like Kevin Durant, who started as shooting guard and is now a combo forward. I mean, that might be a mold for Ingram.
He doesn't get the second one.
And at 6'9", Brandon Ingram played some point guard for the Lakers last season when injuries hit. He actually played point guard in high school and kept those perimeter skills even as he shot up in height.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Ball with it. 11 points last game. Ingram kicks to Ball. 6 to shoot. Lopez sets a screen for Ball. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Lopez gets it to go. And Chris, Ingram really underrated as a passer.
Well, that might be the best part of his game as a rookie. Great ball handling and playmaking ability for a player of his height. I think he has some point forward in his future.
Now here's Hayward. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Atlanta. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, Ball just really good at running in transition. Smart at knowing where to sprint to in the open floor.
Picked by Horford. Hayward dishes to Horford. Shoots over Ingram. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Horford's got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty good defense there. But remember, Horford is one of the best shooting big men in the game. He wasn't phased.
Caldwell Pope passes to Ingram. Dishes at the Ball. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Off the pick. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, you've got to stay with Ball when the pick comes. You know he's looking to get the shot off.
Horford sets a screen for Irving. Hayward outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
No 3-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
Here's Ingram. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Horford kicks to Irving. Picked by Horford. Shoots a 3. Ball with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Horford with the screen on Lopez. The shot from 20 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And finished off by Horford.
Horford is a big, athletic player who is so skilled inside. I mean, he uses his long arms incredibly well for jams like that one.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. Lopez, no luck. Celtics trail by 5. Hayward kicks to Brown. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
And it's rare for rookies to come into the NBA ready at the defensive end. But you know what, C-Webb? Jaylen Brown already more than solid.
Well, yeah, I mean, he has a great frame. He plays physical. He's in a great system, and he wants it. He'll only get better with time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Brown. Chris, I know that when you go through a season, there are certain matchups that you love and certain ones that you don't. When you were playing, which other power forwards did you just dread, just did not like going up against?
Well, Kevin, I would kind of change that and say dread to me was love, meaning that I dreaded and I loved to go up against Tim Duncan because you knew you had to be prepared that night. I loved and I dreaded going up against KG. You know, I played in the era where in 1 week I could have played against Shaq, Rasheed Wallace, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Hakeem Olajuwon. This is all on the West Coast. So for me, you know, I dreaded the Western Conference, but what's so good about it is that you just have to be prepared. And you can't dread the NBA. It's like you grew up wanting to play against the best players in life. And so I really loved the fact that I had to be my best every night, or you're going to get embarrassed in the league. So it was every power forward.
Never an off night, was there, Chris?
Never an off night. And, you know, so I can't say I dreaded Karl Malone over Barkley or Olajuwon over David Robinson or Tim Duncan over KG. It's just like, hey, man, you got to put your big boy pants on, get ready, and go to work, baby. Put your hard hat on.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now, here's Ball. He has 6. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Lopez a screen. Caldwell Pope pushes to Lopez. And it's blocked. Brown with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. That puts them in the lead. 8 points for Al Horford.
Well, everyone knows that Horford relishes any chance he gets down low.
Now, here's Ball. Covered by Irving. Lopez a screen. Ball kicks to Ingram. Nance a screen. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the drought. Offensive rebound. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1:41 left in the first half. Back to Irving. They set the pick. Three-pointer, Hayward. Boston with a new 24. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Lakers trail. Now Ball. There's the dish to Nance. Lopez outside. Here's Ingram. No good on the triple. Celtics shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
I got to love how Irving forces the issue. He makes the D get aggressive with him. He's skilled at getting to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, the Lakers are enduring the worst 5-year stretch in the franchise's history. They've missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons only once, and that was back in the mid-'70s. Last season, their 4th straight in the lottery.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And the Lakers have always considered themselves a championship or bust type of franchise.
Well, that mentality runs up against the reality of their situation. I mean, they seem to have accelerated the process with some draft fortune and free agent signings. I mean, especially with Magic coming back, you know the Magic is back. This upcoming offseason will be a big one for them.
Great positioning on the putback.
You see what Randall can do when in full attack mode? There, converting off of the miss.
Smart passes to Irving. Baseline J on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Smart. There's the pass to Rozier. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He used that pick just right. And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
You better D up Irving from the mid-range. He's as consistent as he gets from there.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Randall. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Celtics out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-4 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 12 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They were really efficient on offense, shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Their shooting rhythm was off, under 40%. Some of that was shot selection. Some of it was the defense stepping up. My guess is we'll see some significant changes as things get going in the second half. Increasing off-the-ball activity, making the extra pass, and trying to get better looks.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You know, Larry Nance has been exceptional here, guys.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Oh, yeah, creating multiple second chance opportunities, doing everything he can to try to help his team.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Celtics leading by 4. Brown and Hayward out on the perimeter. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Horford. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. But they'll get another chance. Hayward can hit.
He's got to find better looks, so he's never going to pull out that funk he's in tonight.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Picked by Horford. Irving kicks to Hayward. Horford sets a screen for Hayward. He dishes it to Horford. Lopez with the block. Here's Ball. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Nance a screen on Irving. Ball with it. He's picked up by Irving. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and another three for the Lakers.
Whenever Caldwell Pope gets room off the pick, he's golden. A dynamite scorer who can heat up in a hurry.
They set the screen. Brown kicks to Irving. Over Nance. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown. Irving's got it all tied up now for Boston.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
Basket counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Picked by Horford. Hayward against Lopez. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hayward right side. Looking to get back on track here.
And Gordon Hayward has increased his scoring average every season he's been in the league, and couple that last year also a career high in offensive efficiency. The guy is just a budding superstar.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. Hayward hits them both.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Lopez a screen. Here's Ball. The pass to Lopez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lopez has got his second basket. And Gordon Hayward has worked on his strength, but also his balance. Adding boxing, Greg, as you were talking about, to his off-season training.
Yeah, great point. I mean, the strength, the balance, and footwork make him a great slasher. This guy gets in the lane and just has a knack for working himself to the foul line. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
Irving dishes to Hayward. Back to Irving. Poke loose. Over to the left wing. Brown outside. That shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Ingram. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hayward outside. Lopez against Horford. Back to Hayward. Unloads. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Ball with the bucket.
At the defensive end, they've lost some of their focus since halftime.
Celtics trail by 3. Irving with it. He's got 14. The feed to Horford. Goes up off the pick. And the dunk by Horford.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
Here's Nance. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortless.
Picked by Horford. Irving attacking over in the corner. Brown. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Rozier in for Irving. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in for Larry Nance. Here's Ball. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now. Passes it to Tatum. Out to the right wing. Here's Rozier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 3. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hayward's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Don't forget, he had a 3 in the first half. He can really hurt you from out there.
Now, here's Ball. 12 points for him. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Well, I just watch KCP out there, and whether it's on the ball or off the ball, he's so active with his feet and his hands. He's so hard to shake. He can hound a perimeter threat all game long.
Now, here's Ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Rozier. 4-point game. To the wing on the left. Tice. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 6 points for him. And with KCP, he'll often draw the premier perimeter threat as his defensive assignment, which he welcomes. More often than not, Chris, he'll find a way to slow him down.
This is ability on both ends on the floor. KCP, his skill set, that's what coaches love about him. He can lock you up on D, but he can also be a challenge for a defender on the other end.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Celtics have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. He misses the free throw.
I mean, Al Horford has a complete game. He can hit a big shot. He can get a defensive stop. I mean, even setting a great screen. And let's not forget about his passing. He does it all.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And the second free throw, good. And you think about Al Horford setting screens, Chris, he can pick and roll, but he can also pick and pop.
Well, what I like about that, and for those basketball nerds like myself, what that means is he can facilitate. So he's a threat. If he sets the pick, he can go to the hole and finish. But as a defender, you have to be careful because you just can't anticipate that. He can step back and knock down the jump shot. And if he's good at that, what about when he steps back, pump fakes, gives you a hands up, spins, and dunks on you? That's what they're talking about.
And Baines kicks to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Zubac, no good. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Tatum passes to Horford. He feeds it to Tatum. For the lead, it's deflected. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Kuzma, rips down the breakaway slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Baines. Back to Smart. And good that time. Smart's got his second basket of the game.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Pass to Randall. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. Here's Hart. They grab their own miss. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Takes the 13-footer. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Jason Tatum.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Smart. The pass to Hart. There's the pick. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Boston making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. Here's Rozier. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Tatum. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, Tatum plays with a lot of confidence. He feels like he can take on anyone, and already proving to be a great leader at his age.
And that one falls for Tatum. Well, for the Celtics, their trade with the Nets is the gold standard for asset hunting. But a lot of smaller deals along the way, fortifying their roster.
Yeah, they ended up with the top pick this past year. Though they traded out of it, I mean, have a good chance to even get more top picks. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Lakers in the lead. Clarkson passes to Hart. And Tatum over to help. To the inside. Stolen by Smart. Celtics passing it around. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, you got to admire his instincts offensively. Tatum does a great job of shooting it in rhythm off the pass. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Smart after the basket by the Lakers. Kicks to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Here's Yabusele. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Yabusele's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
It's good. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Great presence inside the painted area. This is where Randall's most effective.
Pass to Yabusele. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. That free throw, no good.
And for the Lakers, new leadership in the front office starting midway through last season. For a franchise that had lost some of his luster, the hope is they can return to their winning ways.
And he sinks the second. Chris, we're not accustomed to seeing top free agents spurn the Lakers, but that's what's been happening the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, it's different reasons. I mean, it's drafting. Some players want to go other places. The fact that the looming shadow of Kobe Bryant there. But we'll see if they can turn things around.
Now, here's Zubac. He's got 8. 1:35 left to play in the third. Here's Smart. A beautiful reverse layup. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Showing off in the face of the defense, which didn't show up at all on that play.
Lakers trail by 3. Now Clarkson, 10 points for him. Feeds it to Randall. And Rozier pulls it down.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Hart the pass to Clarkson. Pick by Randall. There's the pick. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They've been more turnover prone here tonight.
Some changes for Boston. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. And Irving subbed in for Rozier. Nancy's checked in for Los Angeles. Boston leading by 5. And here's Smart. He's got 8. This is to Irving. Out to the wing. Here's Yabusele. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Los Angeles has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And that one good from Clarkson.
The thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving with it. He's got 14. 5 to shoot. Here's Baines. Off target at the rim. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Celtics up 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are going to happen. How you respond is the biggest key. Let's go.
And Brad Stevens moments ago focusing on what they can do now rather than worrying about what's already happened.
Yeah, and this is all you can do. Put all of your energy into this moment. The past, the future, they don't matter.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Randall out there with Larry Nance. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Now here's Randall. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Hart the pass to Nance. Here's Hart. Picked by Randall. Here's Clarkson. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Clarkson's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Irving up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Irving passes to Yabusele. Here's Smart. Rebounded by Hart. The Lakers trail. Nance outside. Passes it to Hart. He kicks it to Clarkson to take the lead. But they recover it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Pass to Kuzma. There's the killer two-handed slam. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And it's out of bounds. That was touched by Nance. Hayward, right side. They get a hand on it. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ball with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Left side, Irving. Brown outside. In the corner, it's Hayward. Brown outside. He can't get it to go. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 3. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Here's Irving, and the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, I love seeing Irving get cooking. He's an elite scorer who can fill it up fast.
Nance a screen. Ball kicks to Nance. Caldwell Pope for 3. The Lakers rebound. Lopez. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And Nance kicks the ball. Nance a screen. Shot. High post. And Brook Lopez the bucket on the assist by Ball. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
He can play very well away from the basket. Lopez has the kind of range that not many 7-footers possess, and it's a great asset for a big man in today's game.
Chalk up 2 there.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
I mean, that's the right call. Make the defense get physical with you and pick up some fouls in the process.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ball kicks to Ingram. Shot clock reset for the Lakers. The dish now to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
But that's all about going back to the fundamentals. Defensive rebounding, you got to have it, especially when you're getting waxed.
Austin with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Brown, good.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Lakers leading by 4. Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope from deep three-point range. The Lakers rebound.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them.
On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Out to Hayward. The Lakers with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Caldwell Pope outside. He dishes it to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. And he can't bank that one in.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Now here's Ball. Lopez kicks to Nance. Over Horford. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got 20 points.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. Irving passes to Hayward. Back to Irving. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ball kicks to Lopez. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hayward. Got a hand on it. Fast break. The Lakers. Ingram's running. And stolen by Hayward. To tie it up. And it's Brown missing. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Ingram kicks to Lopez. For 3, Caldwell Pope gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in just the second half. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And with Caldwell Pope, a player who worked on his outside shot and got it to a point, Chris, where he is a threat now on the perimeter. Has that signature plant and drift type of jump shot, but it works for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, all Contavious needed was a little bit of time. I mean, it just takes a little time to get better in this league. KCP went from being average to deadly in the span of a year.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide-open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
Let's a floater go. Here's Lopez, fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
He didn't let that first half get him down. He has come out firing on all cylinders to begin this second half.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
And we all know Brook Lopez can score in the post, and he might be just as valuable working from the elbow and running in that pick and pop action.
Now here's Ball, covered by Irving. Ball kicks to Nance. That shot no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And Brook Lopez with the ability to face up and Greg post up.
High post or low. I mean, his passing and shooting ability give him that versatility. He is a load to handle for our defense.
Now here's Brown following the miss by Brook Lopez. Hayward can't hit.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Puts it up off the inbound, and it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, the way Horford positions himself as the shot goes up. I mean, his defensive instincts are just absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Brown. Here's Irving. The Lakers with the rebound. Caldwell Pope's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Los Angeles with another miss.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Here's Irving. The feed now to Horford. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Hayward. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists in the game. Inside, here's Lopez. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lopez has got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Hayward. To the wing right side. Here's Brown. That one no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Ball with a wide open look. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lakers leading by 6. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. It's tipped. Now here's Ball. Here's the screen. Caldwell Pope on the wing. They get it back. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and then running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Now, here is Irving to the right side. Can they get it? Drills it from outside. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
And listen, you can't afford to let Irving get room to shoot from distance. He's excellent at connecting from deep.
Ball dishes to Nance. Kicks it to Ball. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
1:29 left in the fourth. Right side, Irving. Hayward kicks to Brown. Back to Hayward. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ball. Pass to Nance. Caldwell Pope outside. Ingram dishes the ball. Clock at 4. Lopez sets a screen for Ball. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Nance outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Goes back up. And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.